Welcome back to all my subscribers and any new people who have joined us. This is a little journal that I have made for a swap on Junk Journal Junkies on Facebook. And the requirements were that it was a single signature Alice in Wonderland themed journal with a soft cover. So this cover is created using Cover-Kraftex. I used 2 layers because I was only going to put paper on the inside and the outside, and I wanted it to have plenty of support. It has a Tim Holtz hitch post, a little key on a stretchy band for the closure. And you can't really see the stitching because it's black on black, but it's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I had these little corners from a project a long time ago. I only had 2 of them. And I decided, since this was a soft cover and trying to write in a journal, it'd probably be best not to have anything on the back. But since these little corners were black, I hit them with a little Maya gold. There's a decoupage medium on the front to protect it, but to highlight a few things, I put glossy accents on the little jewel here, the eyes of the bunny, and her eyes and the watch face, so they have a little bit of sheen to them, which you may or may not can see. I used papers that I had designed for a previous journal that is on my YouTube channel, but it had lots of pop-ups in it, and this single signature soft cover format didn't lend itself to lots of pop-ups, so I took the pages and re-envisioned them in a new way. So this is really a journal with lots of writing space, because when I have journals, I actually write in them. People say, what do you write about? And it can be variable. I can be writing letters to my future self. I can be writing events of the day, whatever, but I do write in my journals. I use some of the imagery from the original Lewis Carroll book. This is a pocket created with just black cardstock that's embellished. And then the papers that I did not use from my other journal, I miniaturized and just made this little booklet for writing. Has little imagery on every page and is in the red theme. I like pockets in my journals that I use for myself because I keep certain pieces of ephemera that are double-sided. I don't want to glue them into the page, and I like taking them out and looking at them. This is one of a series of pockets that I created, and then there's some writing paper and a couple of tags. Another of the images from the original book. This is one of 3 little paper clips that I designed with the little flower faces, because that part of the Through the Looking Glass always amused me, when the flowers are talking to Alice. Another one of the images from the original book that forms that pocket, and some more writing paper. This in the original book was a major pop-up, so I just took all the elements from the pop-up and put them back into a flat spread, because this is one of Cheshire Cat's one of my favorite characters. Another pocket with a tag, some writing paper, and then I couldn't let this book go without at least one pop-up, so I did create this little pop-up card that fits in this pocket. But that's sort of a homage to the original book that I created these pages for. Another of the little paper clips with the little flower faces. This has a little bit of trim, and then these little words here are part of the Tim Holtz stick-on words, and I use those in a lot of things. Another pocket with some more of the same writing paper and a couple of other tags. The other side of the pocket, and this side has a tag, but it also has 3 of the little playing cards that I photocopied and used to make one of my pop-ups. I miniaturized them and used them to make a pop-up with the Queen. The last of my little flower clips, and it has another one of the Tim Holtz words on it. And that's the end. So I hope that whoever gets this in the swap enjoys it. It's not a real frou-frou journal because that's not the kind of book artist that I am. I like to do very graphic type things. And I had a real good time making this, and I look forward to seeing what somebody designs and swaps with me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.